The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
But that's still, either way, we can choose to mix them both. Even if we don't kill our way out, it's still the safest way out of apparently the gardens. Perhaps there's still an opportunity to escape.
If I could find these gardens, I'll follow that path. But maybe that is the reason why you have to fight.
I do not know.
The other way, what does it say?
It just says, do no lasting harm and freedom you earn. It doesn't say anything specific. Cross
Just
the
guides
stone,
us to
find the
key.
way home. It just guided us to the key and this cloak.
So if sneaky enough, we can beat the garden.
Wait, how big is the cloak?
It's about drow sized.
Oh, you did say that, yes. No, I remember that. So definitely too big for me to, for you to wear on your shoulders and you just, sorry, do you just sit on my shoulders wearing the cloak?
The tallest drow.
Yeah.
The tallest drow in the world.
I
would prefer...
that drow's 2.5. Drow's
Look at it
tall.
this way, I would prefer the non-violent way, but if we get caught, we default to the other one.
Certain death in the arena.
Indeed.
Who's to say we are given 3 days before something? Corpses are used to feed more beasts.
No, quite likely they'll just consider that we didn't die. We're now to continue fighting until we do. For their entertainment.
If they don't just throw us to be fed to something. Don't know if can come back from that.
Where's the fun in that? They know that you're marked. They know that you may come back. Depends on what they know of the prophecies. Right, you wish me to find passage, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Right, I'm trying to find a path for the way out, preferably the garden.
So Saphiro has come over to your cell and unlocked the door.
Yes.
I did say that, yes.
Okay, sorry.
And given you the cloak.
Okay.
Which I'll place on.
Do you wish to make a disguise check at this point?
Yes.
This is unassisted by observation or assimilation, for you have made none of those checks.
Correct. That's a 4.
Wait. Hang on. Is there like a ranking table for disguise where you don't succeed?
Well, it's a negative modifier on my charisma, and my charisma is pretty low, but that's still pass.
I don't know, Brendan, can you think of a way she doesn't succeed?
I don't think I can, there, guy.
Oh, actually, you might.
Why are you doing this, sir?
He wants me to read the disguising out.
Okay.
Right, so the character can also disguise himself as a member of another race or sex. In this case, a negative 7 penalty is applied to the proficiency check. The character may also attempt to disguise himself as a specific person. The negative 10 penalty check. These modifiers are cumulative, thus it is extremely difficult for a character to disguise himself as a specific person of another race or
Negative
sex.
17?
Negative
How are you ever
17.
going to do that?
That's it there.
I've rolled a 20, so a 3 then.
It's clearly man!
Oh my god, that makes so much sense!
But
No, because
Yeah.
if you're trying to disguise yourself as like a male drow, that's
Yeah.
negative 14.
with that roll, I still pass.
Hey.
If I'm
Because you're not trying to be anybody specific.
If I want to be a drow, I'm a drow.
Yeah.
Even
If I want to be the other
even
six.
with a minus 7
Yep.
on your stat.
Yep.
Rolled super low.
I rolled a 4, and you get a negative 1 on the charisma. And my
And
charisma
then another negative 7.
Yeah.
Fine!
It's the game that rewards rolling low.
Fine!
So I'm a drow. I'm a drow.
Drow.
I don't want to be male, because that's horrible. That would be bad.
You
drow.
You
You drow.
I have to nat 20 on an attempt to perceive this. Fine. You look like a drow. Sulan throws on the cloak and just starts moving like a drow.
Stop! It's a drow. Kill it.
Stump launches himself. Sorry, Stump is inert. She can't move.
Oh. True. I am going to pick up him. Or Stump, as she's now apparently known.
Yep, she's Stumpy.
Come along, Anne.
I'm going to heft my brick and be ready to brick anyone who suddenly shows up.
You have no proficiency with that weapon.
No, I don't.
-4.
Yeah.
Why don't you call it to X and see if he'll come to you?
I don't think even he could phase through walls.
He'll just fight his way to you.
Also, I don't have the, I forgot the word that means that I could do any of this stuff. Affinity.
Because you don't care.
I do care.
You keep throwing them away.
All the time.
You don't care enough.
Hit things with them sometimes.
No, you've moved beyond that, Lee. You have to do more.
You should have to clean them every now and then.
Ooh, I always get hassle for it.
I
but
am
do.
cleaning him on dirt and no.
Virus.
Right, moving on before I hit the button.
Yep. What would you like? I'm trying
Well,
to
here
find
you are in a corridor. It is curved gently because of this big structure, and it is lit intermittently with torches providing dim light. The walls are basically bars, as this is some kind of bonding area. Now, we will say you were led in the direction that we'll call clockwise. And you don't know what is Widdershins here.
Did we see any gardens or anything that looked like what they described on the way in?
Yes, you would have been marched past a big ornamental garden full of nice things on the way here, but that would be, well, I mean, you can see the map. Sort of.
So where the crystal was.
You are here.
Yep.
The gardens.
Okay.
So, I really should get that reprinted. They did me a dirty.
I have a smaller bluer.
No, we didn't have a smaller blue map for that one.
Oh.
No, we had a smaller blue map of the.
I should get my digital version of the map and throw it up on the screen.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Like I did last time.
Sure, it was the Yankee City.
Get the Yankee City
I
there.
have decided to put these maps up on the website, but I'm watermarking them. So that,
Not on the traditional hedge maze, like right angle way, but that's still cool.
Right, then I'm trying to find a path out of the building so I can then go that
you
way.
are here. You're somewhere under this.
Yep.
Which compass direction approximately did Sulam exit from when she left?
I haven't looked at the building yet.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
right. So you proceed clockwise or Widdershins?
Do we come in from that angle or from that angle?
You were led through into this. I guess like putting the main entrances on the sides was done because I didn't have a good enough asset
Yeah.
to make it look good. So I put it on the
They're
sides.
on the sides in profile, so you can't see.
So you can't see that I don't have a good enough asset. But then you're going to say, what? So drow houses look like this? No, not really. They're just the closest asset I could get. No one makes Underdark resources! And I'm not good enough to do fiddly drawings all the time. Like, how much time do you think I fucking have?
Because I reverse direction to what way we were taking, so we were taking.
So you would have been brought in,
Yep.
and then you were like this ways.
So then I'll
Somewhere in there, maybe.
reverse.
So you're going
Backtrack.
Widdershins. So you proceed along the halls, and you see other prisoners in the cells, but you don't care, so you don't look.
Oh, I'll look to see if there's anyone else.
You see some humans.
Yep.
You see some orcs, and the orcs look like they've been like whipped with razor wire. They're like basically just barely alive, lying in pools of their own piss and shit.
Yep.
But for all you know, that's how orcs hang out. I mean, you used to smell stump before you introduced them to the world of soap.
Still introducing the world, sorry.
Good druids clean themselves. Grab yourself a little cuddly animal creature and like scrub here, scrub there. You bring it out. Eventually, like a pair of guards are marching right towards you.
Move off to the side.
Okay.
Pass.
They slow down and look.
I'll just keep on going. I'm supposed to be here.
They're male guards. So they should part for you.
That's why I just checked, because that's unusual behaviour. But no, they bust hard.
Have it.
You haven't made an assimilation check at all,
That's
so
it.
you haven't had the time to know. This is all we're in territory where I could just get Sulin and just like or get Kazumi and just like fuck her. In the way that you do that, not in the way that they're gonna. I could finally win one. Right, so you carry on around. Eventually, it's a boring time. You see more unfortunates. There's a lot of drow.
Yep.
You see, like there's like a cell with like a bunch of soldiers in there, all wearing like purple.
Oh, okay.
They're just locked up in there. And you come to the desk with the big book on it, and the other desk over there where there's like a couple of drow writing with quills, and there's like some other drow in front of them in like less militarized get-up, and they appear to be talking to one another, and there's some coins changing hands, and like things being written down and torn and handed over, and that sort of thing.
So this is not a safe way to take them anyway. Was there any shackles or manacles? Or rope that I could as I went past?
Yeah, there was a couple of empty cells that like stood open. You could just go in there and take some stuff off the walls.
I want to take some chains and manacles and ropes.
Alright. Starting to sound like a good
She's
sign.
starting to get into the drow.
Okay, you go on in there and you start to strength check to wrench them off the wall.
It's a pass.
Okay, you do that.
Yep. Right. So then I'll return to these. Capture these.
So you two, what have you been doing during this time?
Well, what I'm going to do is go back into the cell and leave it part closed again in case anybody else comes back who isn't Susan, essentially.
Okay, you preparing any actions for if someone does?
I'm preparing the action. I'm just preparing the same action I did before. It's like if anybody comes up to the gate and looks like they're going to lean on the. Wait a minute! I don't even need to do that. I can lock the door with the key again, and just hide it on myself.
Nature's
You
pocket.
can do that.
Which I will do.
Okay.
I guess I also returned the brick. And they're hanging out.
Okay, eventually, you guys can give me a perception check each.
Pass.
Pass.
A female drow, clinking with the sounds of additional restraints, approaches the cells with intent. And, nudges on the cell to open it.
I'll do another perception check to make sure she's the only one nearby.
Okay.
That seems to be a pass. Is she the only one nearby?
As
Outside
far
of
as you can
Stump
tell.
Yeah, okay. Outside of Stump and Jor-Karroc.
Maybe we recognize the clothes?
No.
Who art thou, I say? Is it?
Unlock the cell.
The reason is, with a successful disguise check, no one may know unless they perceive highly enough.
I'll still, even though I looked around, I'll still do that before I open the cell door. I found a way out.
Put these on. Well, on well enough.
Not a bad idea.
Oh,
You fasten the unremovable restraints around Saphira.
Well, I'm going to do the whole, like, not quite clicked and closed, but they look like they're clicked closed.
Disguise check.
Oh.
Do you have disguise?
No.
It's
Oh, you can't make the check.
Can she do it for
that's
me?
what I was trying to say. I would do it for you.
I want to roll my one. I have busted.
You think you're disguised fine as a prisoner.
Here's the thing. Well, I'm carrying M. How does this work?
Can she walk or she just...
She's completely inert.
I'll tie her to you.
Okay.
By the neck.
It's not like you can put a medical around her. It would just slip off.
Wow, man.
Unless you got like a
Too
rope
soon.
one, which they might because they're drow.
Wow, man.
Well, no, it's true though.
Just, jeez, man. Gosh, like, why are you so cruel? What kind of person would do that?
And I'll explain. These guards at the doorway. Many cells. You could cause confusion if you wanted to by opening up some of the cells on the way through. There is one with a whole heap of purple soldiers. I don't know how they're much different from the red soldiers, but the red soldiers seem to be the shard. I don't know who the purple ones are yet.
They're the ones who belong to the priestess's faction.
Do we know that? I know we haven't been told that though.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. How would I know? Well,
They're at least
okay,
another
fine.
faction. I don't know. They're not the shard. So if we could unlock their door,
Maybe cause distraction.
I don't know how they'll
Or
take it.
free other prisoners.
It would be nice to free other prisoners. Perhaps in the fracas we could escape.
It's your call, or we try just walking out.
It feels wrong to let others be imprisoned here.
We can't let them all go though. We need to look after ourselves first.
Escape they won't.
They won't escape.
Perhaps we can reason with the ones in the purple. Unlock the door for them, but just ask that they not escape until they've given us a chance to leave.
We could try, but again, I don't know if they'll trust us. It is what it is.
We can try. Let us proceed. Once we're out, then hopefully this facade works.
Can I look them over to make sure I'm happy with their disguise?
You can. This would be a disguise check.
They are perfect.
Absolutely great. I love it. You're going to
Absolutely
fail easy
perfect.
now. Appropriately restrained and tethered by the neck to a leash you hold, you now lead your new prisoners
Yep.
out.
I will try and look downtrodden.
Acting check. Persuasion. Charisma.
You agree.
Pass!
Did you roll a 1? No.
Since
Did
this
you roll a
is
20?
so unfamiliar, -3.
Still pass.
How did you pass?
I rolled a 9.
Uh-huh. Kind of shabby pass, alright.
Roll a -3.
Not when you do. Yeah, no, I didn't.
No, -3.
No, it makes a more shabby pass.
And I'm just gonna go back to my old hunched over stump movement pattern.
You already look downtrodden by by default, so.
So denigrated, as pride injured, Saphira was at his lowest. So, you lead your Prismors out into the populated area. So it is. You're heading towards the big exit leading out to freedom.
Yep.
And you pass under the archway. You heave a big, obvious sigh of relief. And a soldier in serious business armor steps up.
Colour.
Green. And stops you all, and it's just a... Where are you taking them?
To the chambers.
Why would a soldier have asked you in common? Here. Don't be so foolish next time.
We have a green base.
Hurry, hurry!
A shroud you must wear, if out you would dare. The gates stand apart, through them you depart. Alive you're a threat to those who wear red. Come not again, lest you end in a pen.
The soldier rushes away quickly.
Did we pass the purple people, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
We kind of had to.
Oh. I didn't get to stop and give
I
them
think,
the
I,
key.
think, I think the decision was that we...
There were guys.
They were guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind that. Shroud, well, you're already wearing a shroud, but do all of us have to wear a shroud? Is there anything else that we can use?
No, let's keep moving.
Okay.
Or do you want to go out the other way? Let's change to the main gate and leave.
Can't stand apart. Through them you must depart. Is there the main gate? Is there any other gates around here?
I don't know.
To be fair, you don't know.
Yeah.
And if only the main gates. Or of the crack in the wall that we know of.
Let's look for any potential shrouds that can cover all of us.
Oh boy. Look at all that
Yeah.
empty space around the arena. I know. Can't we just get beyond Underdome?
Those gates, would we have seen those ones? From
You
coming
can't
in?
see them where you are.
But would we have seen them coming in at any
No.
point?
Because we didn't come in those gates.
No. I just thought with the height coming around and then coming down, we may have seen those gates over them. Since it's quite a raised area.
No. Distance works
I'm
against you.
trying!
No, that's all good. We can only do what we...
Is that a cave in the ground?
Who can say?
Right. Which way is the road?
I do not know.
Then we
Perception check, I guess. To see what I can see from where we are that's a path. What can I see from our current...
This sort of area?
Yeah. So I can't see that potential maybe cave up above.
But there's
I guess towards the gardens, because that's the only thing we know that's been referenced, that we know of any.
that'll be the path there.
There, that way. All right.
So we don't know enough about this area to go. Just go.
Yeah, no,
choose
right?
that way all that way.
It's scary, isn't it? Ooh.
And it's-
Let's never get captured by people without complete maps.
There's a complete map.
How dark is it?
Very.
In this. Okay, so it's. For all I know, Drow have all got infrared.
They do.
Yeah.
The ambient lighting is poor. It's quite dim. I mean, immediately around the Underdome, you do have those big magic lights, so there is a bit more light. Obviously, Stump would be able to see further than you, but he hasn't.
You haven't made a check.
That is a pass.
Yeah, you can see a bit further than Saphiro could, so like maybe out like that.
So can you see that? Whatever that is, like that. Yeah, that where the mouse just passed by in the bottom of that.
I think there is cave that way. Not know where it leads.
Cave does shroud you.
It's alright. To the cave.
Could lead to garden.
As you head north, well, map north. Actually, it's another direction, but I'm not telling you that. The cave, Stump can see like houses and areas just over here, and you duck on into the ominous, dark, squittering cave.
There's no signs or anything that.
Why would they need signs?
Also, could you read the signs?
I don't know.
How good are
I'm
they?
just curious if there even
skulls?
is.
It may be symbols.
I'm your man for symbols.
I don't think you got that one.
Well, something through here. I don't know what danger is. But and do not enter.
Just using my improvision to peer into the cave.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yes, what doth I espy?
I don't know. What doth thou spy?
Another 5 is a pass.
Okay, with your improvision, you can see there is a placard hanging from a couple of loops of chain from the ceiling, a few yards in, and it does have a symbol upon it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, please, baby, hurry up, get it out.
It is. There are 3 parts to it.
Oh, jeez.
The first part is a wavy line, in sort of like in the way an S curves, but it doesn't have the little hook.
Okay.
And the line is subtle in the curve, and so first it bends left, and then halfway down it kind of bends back into the middle part, and then bends to the right, and then ends up bent back to the middle. So the middle, top, and bottom of the line are all in a line, with just a slight curve out to either side as it sinuously works its way down. This is the way you describe these things, alright?
Okay.
What have you got? Show me what you've got.
I have a faint squiggly line that is
Beside it
entirely
is
vertical.
another line exactly the same. And beside that is another line exactly the same. Show me what you got.
I just have 3 squiggly lines that are vertical.
Like subtle S's.
Yeah.
Maybe means water?
What?
Or-
Water wings water.
Maybe gas? There is a like sign.
In the back in the area where they can sort of see, I don't have anything to do it with. Not having stuff is a real pain. I left the brick behind.
It was safer.
Never mind.
Maybe it means water or maybe gas. Not sure.
So we just continue?
Not see anything like spider to stop us yet, so...
I'm not sure about this most recent note.
What is it?
Well, I get the feeling it's just telling us to leave the city and never come back.
Yes, it is exactly what it's saying.
We can't do that while Royal's still...
I know this is what I was... Sorry. I know this is what I was asking. Why?
Stop. We must go.
I've got to lead them in.
So you flee the cave. Heading where?
Wait, was that noise coming
That's from
within
within
the
the
cave.
from
cave.
within the cave? Okay.